Hey guys, so today's Friday, and it's actually a public holiday today. It's an additional holiday before Christmas, I guess. So, yeah, what have I done today? Basically nothing. I kind of like sleep at like maybe 2 or 3 yesterday. And I woke up at like 9:30, and I look at my phone and look at Slack, like no messages, nothing. And I was saying, oh yeah, it's holiday today. And I just kept sleeping. I just went back to sleep. So and eventually I was hungry. And then I got up at 1, something like that, like 1 o'clock. Then I'll have food and just feed my stomach to survive. Then come back, sleep again. Yeah. And now it's like 9:39. But I'm not actually sleeping the whole time. I just lay on the couch and, you know, swipe through my phone. It's kind of a typical day where you don't want to do anything. And you're super tired. And yes, I'm having McDonald's now. Why I'm stressed, if you ask. Well, the agent plan to increase my rent to like 550 a week. There's no fucking way I'm going to, pay 550 a week. And maybe I could if I, didn't make a bad decision like 1.5 years ago. Yeah, I could have afforded a house already. I'm not worried about these things, but tough life, man. This is what has already happened. This is the course of action. Gotta deal with it. Yeah, but I was watching videos on YouTube, people in New York City, how they spend a day. Mm. I wish I'm one of them, living quite a good life, manageable life, quite upbeat, positive. But you can, jealous and envious as much as you can. You gotta do something to change your current status, which will lead towards, you know, what you want, right? If you don't do anything, nothing is going to change. Or it gets even worse, maybe. Now I'm 30. I know very well that my parents are getting old, right? My mom called me yesterday. We're just kind of regular close. We do very close from time to time. If she knows I'm alive, I'm living a good life with her. Well, of course, I'm lying to her. I'm living a good life. And that's the only thing I could do. Um, well, I can see the wrinkles on her face, right? She got COVID-19. She's positive now. You know, does it make me worry? Yes, it does. But being worried is not going to change anything. I know very well. That's why. And that's why I'm doing things that I'm currently doing, right? I can videotape myself fighting through, trying to make things better after I wrote them. So what I must try to do is to catch the wind of Web3 next year. Try to go to America. Hopefully I can earn a big sum, maybe not, but a decent amount. Decent enough to, give me hope. People just quit if they don't see hope, right? They think they're hopeless. And people like me, they feel helpless. Something's called burnt helpless. It's a typical trait where you don't want to. Yeah, it's a typical trait for introverts where you don't want to ask for help. I'm going to overcome that soon, maybe not now. So I can't really think of a better way to train myself other than fighting it alone. Yes, it may be wrong, but let's fake it until we make it, right? Last night, one of my maybe difficult friend, but I unfriended him a long time ago when I was in deep shit. Right. Couldn't handle stuff. I was emotionally not really available, and he's not the kind of person that I want to hang out with. So I just removed him from my friend list, right? Without saying anything, without giving any notice or warnings. Why? Why I think he's not um, the type of person that I want to hang out with. It's because we can say he's an entrepreneur, right? But he doesn't he doesn't do stuff the right way. He doesn't do the stuff. He doesn't do stuff the correct way in the engineering perspective, right? It's more like a salesperson, but he doesn't sell well. If all your glories and shit are based on lies, you know, and kind of sometimes I do think it's kind of conspiracies or traps. It doesn't make me feel comfortable. When I was less experienced, I think I'm I'm actually with him. When I was hanging out with him, right? He thought I was actually on his side in terms of thinking how the business should go, how we have to grow it. He used my name, to tell fake stories. He say, okay, this is Leon, and he's a fucking CTO, and he's in charge of this, that, got this many experience, was such a great guy. Yes, I think I'm a great guy, all right, but I'm not that experienced. I have nothing to do with your company. I have no ability to actually be a CTO, right? I don't want to be involved in lies. That's why he was setting these meetups, introducing me to people. You know, what? What the fuck are you doing? And now 2.5, 3 years later, he added me again. He used another account, otherwise I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't really accept the friend request if I knew you were saying. It's not that I don't like it. It is that I know I don't agree with it. You know? Personally, to him, it's very neutral. Right? My feelings towards him is very neutral. Yes, this guy is, trying to pursue his dream, right? He's doing everything he can. It's just that I don't agree with him. I don't agree with the way that he does things. That's why I don't think we should get along, right? And then yesterday we we had dinner together, talk about his company. Yeah, and now he has like 5 people working on him. I know some great guys, some great minds, maybe I don't know. And then he again talk about how he can be rich and stuff. I could be rich as well if I grabbed that opportunity before, if I didn't make the bad decision, right? If I didn't invest too much. But anyways, I asked him about his plans. I asked him about his understanding in Web3. But what I found is his understanding in Web3 is still, I don't know, he want to catch a hype, yes. When we were talking about NFT, right? Digital assets, right? He started talking about, yeah, we have so many ways to use the NFT. So many kind of tricks we can play with NFT and on money. Everything is about money, but not a stable way, right? It doesn't it doesn't really think about how we can use NFT to make our world better. He only cares about NFT. Maybe it doesn't have value. Yes, it doesn't have value. Okay, to him it doesn't have value. It can just be generated. He can just put it out from thin air. You know, maybe add some art background so that we can so-called this thing art and then sell it for some value. it's non-fungible. It's called non-fungible token for a reason. You don't know its value, so you can make any value. You can put any value and find someone who is going to buy it, right? So when he said this, there is many tricks, many ways to use NFT. He only mean it's one way to use NFT, right? So conclusion, long story short, conclusion, he's still the person that I knew before. Right? He didn't change. Although now he has. I'm happy for him. He got he got the company, startup. He got a startup, right? He got something going on, right? That's nice, but doesn't mean that I have to get along with him. No, it's not the way that I think we should earn money. I don't think we can earn money that. Okay, it feels like we're putting a scam on people. You want to do things the bad way, do it in a really bad way. You know, you really scam people. Be a coin artist. What the fuck are you doing? Like, if you want to do good, do good. I don't like this type of strategy. Let's talk about, maybe we can get the fundings from the rich people, right? After we get the funding, that's it. We can earn more than what we can earn as a, you know, just being an engineer. 10x, 20x, The thing is, you have an idea how you get the fundings? You don't. And my situation is I need quick money. Okay? I need stable and quick money. So not now. Not now. I get 125K now. My aim is to get 20K, 200K next year. That's my aim. Can his company pay this much to me? No, I don't think so. Yes, they may get a funding. They may. It's just that I don't have faith in them. I don't have faith in what he's doing right now. Because if you don't get the funding, it means I'm wasting my money. And I cannot waste my time in the current situation. I can't afford it. So yeah, be very careful, guys. Before you make an investment, make sure you don't take the high risk way. If you can only afford to lose once, like me, I lost once, right? Maybe I lost a couple of times, actually, but still. Think of it as you can lose, set a limit. You can lose 10% of your asset, right? If you don't make it within that 10% investment, cut it off. You don't want to be end up like me, okay? If you're like me already, if you've done something really fucked up, you're in a fucked up state like me, then you have to forgive yourself, no matter what you have done. Because very likely, in your situation, you are the only person who can help. If you are not functioning, right, because of the emotion, then you're trying to put yourself in, you're already in the worst position, and you're trying to make it worse. Not worth it. Try to forgive yourself, treat yourself well, like we have burgers, not expensive, but tasty. Have a fucking burger, add patty, add cheese, treat yourself well, make yourself happy. If you don't make, and maybe not happy, but less sad, let's say, give your body give your body the required energy to function. Eat well. Okay. So after this, I'm going to start coding. Yeah. Coding doesn't solve my problem instantly. All right. It's a good time. I mean, it's a good activity to kill time, better than better than ranking. And sometimes there are different ways to make yourself happy and kill time. But of course, sometimes it's less happy but more kill time. We try to pick the thing that will help you move towards your goal. Move towards what you want. Go out, jog, have try some jogging. Be physically fit. I'm not fit, so um, anyway, just always try to do something that you are able to, right? To help yourself. I know that everybody has their limitations. It's like today I have these 5 energy coins. How can I spend it? Maybe one energy coin to get me started. Just wake up from bed. You already pick one from all I have. One for going out, get food, you know. Then maybe eventually at the end of the day, you only have like 5 cents left. 5 cents, it may worth nothing. You can't do really, you know, mind blowing things. You can't really study. You can't really study maybe, but you can still try to do some prep work. Okay, makes things. It, you should make things easy. You know, for for the person that would take over this body next day, make things easy for life. you make things easy for them, then they may do better. Think of it like you got fucking 365 days a year. Every day you wake up from your dream, you're another person. Alright? You pick up from where you left yesterday. Okay? So at least trick yourself back. It's a teamwork, you know? You get 365 copies of you in a year working together. It's not you alone, you are army. Maybe today you feel shit. You're already feeling shit, so try to make the one, you know, make the you tomorrow happy. You know, sometimes I would be like, oh fuck, yesterday I finished this course. Yesterday I learned something new. I'm proud of it. Right? It makes me today feel better. Maybe it's like 100% of the work. I do 1% today, 2% tomorrow. You know, eventually every day you will know that, there's progress in this work. Yes, I can't finish it alone, but we can do a little bit every time. Eventually we're gonna complete it. Mm. All right, 10:06. I'm going to film another video of me starting tonight, maybe at 10:30, with some drinks or food. I'll finish this video. Continue working on the whitelist video. Mm. If I can just get some break from that, still open. Hmm. I was looking for places that I can move in next year. Couldn't find any good ones. Let's worry about it later. It's kind of too early to worry about it now. It didn't come on the list. It's too early. We still got like 1 month's time. No, more than 1.5 months time. So at least wait for another like 2 weeks. Another week at least. Next year Germany. Then we were yeah. Yes, you guys. It's nice. You know, it's nice to make my thoughts clear in front of the camera. Although I don't really look at the camera. Uh, yeah, it's nice talking to you guys. It makes me practice my English, makes my thought clearer. It takes away my stress. Not all of them, but yeah, it does make me feel kind of relief after expressing my thoughts with you. So yeah, cool. See you guys in the next video.